Matthew, when you're editing, this is the time-lapse bit. What is up, everyone? Fish Shop Matt here. So today I'm filming out of the shop. Sorry if there's lots of noise, but we've got loads of water changes happening, lots going on because we have got a huge fish delivery coming in tonight. Now it's a bit random. There's like a couple of boxes of community-based stuff. There's a couple of boxes of sort of wild, more interesting catfish and cichlids. What else is there? There's some shrimp, there's some snails, there's all sorts of bits and pieces. So I think we've got like Taiwan, Indonesia, Singapore, Peru. Is that right? Martin's nodding, so I got that right. Oh, and some pond fish from the UK as well. So we're going to be going through in the next sort of 5 or 6 hours, making sure everything's marked up. I say we, I'll be Martin, because Martin knows exactly where everything's meant to be going and what everything's doing. So he's going to be going around, making sure everything is where it needs to be, everything's moved, everything's got a home ready for this evening. So this is just one system that we're doing at the moment. So you can see Martin puts these labels on. So the guppies that are in here need to move to this tank code here. And then the new fish that are going in there are going to be the Axelrod's rasbora. So we do that on every system. And again, by we, Martin. But then we help him move all the fish. So you can see all the different codes and all the different names that are written on this one. And that'll be exactly the same for where Jamie's cleaning over here. And there'll be literally all different labels and all different things, making sure that we know where all the fish are going. Because once it gets to 8, 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock tonight when the fish turn up, we will have no clue what is going on because it will be fairly dark in here and we'll need to know what's going on. So these little sort of chalk pen written names just make it much easier for us. So sorry if you can hear all the bubbling. Sorry if you can hear all the bubbling. I'm just wandering about, but you can see here that we've got snails down here that are coming into this tank. We've got, I think there's some shrimps coming in, more neons, more live bearers coming in. Bumblebee platies. I've wanted these for a little while. They're not very exciting, they're just yellow and black platies. Martin's given me the wonderful job of separating out the red and white platies. Look at how close my face was to the screen then. Be alright. Separated out my red and white platies. Red ones are now in here. White ones are now down in here, so that's perfect. Now, unfortunately, we've got to do the rest of the shop. So there is probably another 100 tanks to move, maybe more. So we'll get on with that. And it will be now, the next time you see it, hopefully the boxes will have turned up and it won't be too late. So we're shut. It's the end of the day. Obviously, we've done all the boring bits. We've done all of the fish moving. So you can see here we've got, no, you can't. But there's labels on all of the tanks of all the different species, where they're going. You might be able to see this one actually. There you go, harlequins. We've got penguin tetras going at the top there. We just got to unbox everything now. So, everything behind me on the trolleys. Cheryl and Martin is currently unboxing and working out what species of what and which one's going where. So we just got to sort them out. So I'll sort of show you what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. We'll get them all out and we'll have a quick look at them tonight. But the better bit is when we're actually looking at them in a few days' time and they're actually settled. So we'll get them acclimatised, we'll get them all out, and yeah, let's show you the process. Right, so I've got my first box. So I'm going to pick out a bag of fish. Then I can find where they're going. What have we got? Gentle.
Clown killies.
Clown killies. Let's go and find a spot for them. So the clown killies are just over in this tank here. So they're going in with their little hill stream loaches there. So they can sit down in there. Let's go back and get another bag. Oh my word, look at them!
Big noodles.
Big noodles. Yeah, big weather loaches.
And some nice...
And some hill stream loaches that want to stick to the side of the bag. Oh, they're in now. They're fine. Cheryl doesn't like anything that's a little bit noodly and a bit nasty looking. Worm-like, I think it is, isn't it, Cheryl?
Snaky.
Snaky-like. Worms are okay, snakes are not okay.
They actually look like kitty tetras.
Martin orders kitty tetras / reed tetras every time we do a delivery because they never come in as the right species and he's always really grumpy about it. Ah, the box is empty already. Okay, next box.
Axelrod's rasboras.
They're just over there with Danny and Cheryl. Axelrod's rasboras. Piece of hardboard. It's a woodfish. Woodfish? Oak.
Fish.
Yeah.
said?
He asked for caviar. I couldn't find any caviar, so I didn't bring any snacks.
You didn't look very far, but Waitrose had the caviar.
If I had brought caviar, would you have eaten it?
No, but it would have been funny you bringing it in.
Well, yeah, what a waste of caviar. I'll go and find a pregnant goldfish in a minute and we'll harvest some caviar for you, shall we? Yeah, exactly.
6-line rainbows.
Oh, they're big ones. Yeah, but I want to do a rainbow tank now. I don't need a rainbow tank. Oh, I have got a shaker. I could do a rainbow fish shaker tank. That'd be cool. Penguin tetras, I can do them. I know where they are.
You know where they are?
I know where they are. Well, they're in your hand, but they're over here, look. Do, 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 do. I saw the label. The label's up here, so I need to open the cover slide. And then they can pop up. Just dip into there. There we go. Hang on, Martin. What box is this?
This. I don't actually know.
Vietnam? Singapore?
This is good. Sanyo, isn't it?
Singapore.
Time since I've had a Sanyo. They look like rainbows. But I don't remember ordering rainbows.
Yeah, we'll cut this bit out and we'll come back to when we know what these little fish are.
Yeah.
Right, so we know what it is now. They're little Ivanstoff's rainbow, which is like a little dwarf rainbow. So that's fine. We know what they are. This is actually a Taiwan box, not the other one that we thought it was. They're going over on the nano system. Danny's on that. They look chunky. They're red zebras.
Yep. That one.
Cheryl,
Yellow lab.
we've got so many more fish to get out. Shrimp.
Some shrimp.
Many little shrimp.
That is those Taiwanese algae eating shrimp.
Okay.
They look a bit
Like
like river shrimp.
breed, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, do they breed?
Yeah, they'll breed in fresh water.
Amazing. We'll definitely be getting some of them. Amanos that breed. So it's trolley number 1 down. So that's 3 boxes down. How many boxes to go, Shez? 4 boxes down.
3 actually. And then there's 2 out.
Okay, 3 boxes down. We'll try again. 3 boxes down, Cheryl. Naughty. Well, that can't go in now, can it?
And then that's.
Ah, look at the baby ottos. Hello, ottos. Right, we'll go and put the ottos away. Where are the ottos going, Martin?
On top system
Oh,
somewhere.
I'm that way. I haven't put a bag away. I feel quite bad for not putting a bag away for a little bit. I've just been watching them unpack the boxes. Where are we? Curviceps ottos. I found the ottos. Might need to open that lid a little bit more. There we go, boys. There's ottos. So there's loads of Corydoras on this shipment that just went that way. So they've gone around the corner. We'll have a look at them later on. We got the last box. Dun, dun, dun. What's exciting in this box then, Martin?
It's a shipment that I've done from South America, so it's going to be whiptails.
More whiptail catfish. Everyone loves whiptail catfish in here, don't they, Cheryl?
There's a lot of things individually packed.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Martin can deal with this one.
Whiptails.
Oh, wow, look at them.
Yeah.
What are these?
Pterosterosoma microps.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah. They are stunning.
They are wicked. Okay, cool. Yep, like them.
Let me offer a
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, but normally the whiptails that you order are all grey and brown.
This system.
They look-
I think box 2 actually.
They look sort of black and quite cool.
That
So what are these, Martin? Diadems.
Quidem's diadem.
Look at him. He's gorgeous. Jamie in the background. Look at him. No.
That's the
He is cool. When I get my fish room. So these little cichlids are obviously in little bags because otherwise, if they were all kept in one bag for this shipment, they would actually obviously maybe beat each other up on the way here. And also, if one passes away just through, natural causes, it would obviously pollute the rest of the bags. So we've got to keep them in these little bags just to make shipping them a little bit safer and a little bit, nicer for them, really.
That one.
Oh, Cheryl, can we have a look at them?
That one's Leucomalus
Ah, so here's some of the Corydoras that we didn't see earlier. These are Punctatus,
and Leucomalus.
Leucomalus. They all sort of look the same when they're in the bags. No.
That complex.
Maybe, yeah. They all look very similar, don't they? But yeah, they're really nice.
There's only 2. Yeah,
Those guys are discus.
Right.
Those guys should be on there.
Cool. I'm going to the discus system with these ones. And we just need to check everything over. But we're going to let them all acclimatise temperature-wise because the temperature might be different. And obviously we've got a few bits and pieces from all over the place. So yeah, we've got stuff from Singapore, stuff from Taiwan, stuff from Peru. That's not Peru, that's one of the Singapore companies. But yeah, got stuff from all over the place. So we need to make sure they're all up to temperature. Once they're all up to temperature, then we'll cut and start acclimatizing. Right, so we've had the fish acclimatizing. Microphone's the wrong way around. Let's turn that round. That's better. So, fish have been acclimatizing. We've had them in for a while now, so we've sort of let them settle, let them sit. So some of the guys are actually already getting the fish out, so the little yellow labs are out there. Danny and me have just put all the pond fish away, so they're all out. Jamie's just sorting out some shrimp and some bits and pieces here. We've got the live bearers to go out, so we're going to go around now, cut the tops, get everything out, get it all sort of acclimatized properly, get it finished, put them all away, blah, 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 and then we'll be done for the evening. I just heard Cheryl shouting from this side of the shop, so I had to come and see what's going on. What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, do you not like the weather loaches? They're so cool though, Cheryl. Look at them. They do get quite big as well. They get to like 20 centimetres. You're not a fan? Well, Martin's just about to treat the systems. All the fish are out now. There you go. How cool is that? So yeah, Martin's treating the systems. That is an antibacterial treatment. Clouding through the water there. But yeah, so we're going to do antibacterial, anti-parasitic. That will then flush through the systems for a couple of days. We've worked with these suppliers for years and years, so the sort of quality of the fish that comes through is really good. So we don't normally need to treat that much. That was very damp, Daniel. Thank you.
Sorry, mate. Accident. Sorry.
Thanks, Danny.
How did it get you all the way over
I
here?
don't know. I just got very wet. I don't know what I was saying now. Anyway, so that's the treatment's done. That's pretty much us done for the night. Once the treatments are in, Danny's just putting the last couple of little fish out. Everyone else is done. We've got to clear out the boxes, clear out the bags. I will show you the fish once they're all acclimatized and the green water's gone, because you can't really get a feeling for the sort of fish's colour. So we'll revisit this in 3, 4, 5 days, something like that. And we will flick forward to... yeah, system's clear. Cool fish in, let's go. Right, it is so early that the this tank isn't... oh, someone left a ladder out. Yeah, it's so early this tank hasn't even come on yet. So yeah, I've just gone through and got the main shop lights on, and then got the system lights turned on just so the fish gradually acclimate to it. Acclimate. Wake up. So yeah, let's go through. Let me show you through a few of the different bits. We've also moved a load of the shop around, so there's like massive empty gaps ready for new tanks. So we're quite excited by that. And look at this, new display. That one's going to be moved and changed. This one's going to be moved and changed. So yeah, lots happening. And obviously we'll be inviting MD fish tanks down to help us out with them. That was mental. So I was meant to do the fish tour this morning before we opened and before everything went madness, but unfortunately not. Everyone turned up, there was phone calls, there was deliveries, we still haven't got all the stuff out. So yeah, I haven't actually stopped all day, so I haven't had to film this. So, right, now, let's go do the tour of the new fish that have come in. So as you can see, the lights are now on the African tank. One thing that's happened today, or nearly quite, the pea puffer tank has been stripped, so we've got a few ideas for a new display that's going to go in here. But yeah, being a bigger tank, or a 345 litre tank, we sort of got some ideas. But anyway, that's not why we're doing the video. So, first cool thing that I quite like are these short nose shrimp in here. So these turned up on the delivery. Now, I don't know... yeah, that's those boys there. Now, these little guys are supposedly a very good algae-eating shrimp, but they breed in fresh water. There's a load of them over on there. You can see my reflection, unfortunately, in this shop because we are so bright in here. But yeah, so they're really cool. I'm really excited for them because, yeah, an algae-eating shrimp like an amano that breeds in fresh water. Like, that could be quite cool. So I'm, yeah, going to look into them. It's not a species that I'm very familiar with, so yeah, got to check out on them. Obviously, we got the zebra snails, we got neons, all the standard stuff. These are these little bumblebee platies that I was really excited by. Like I say, they're not not overly exciting, you know, but I don't know why. I think I used to have them years ago, and I think that's why they sort of, yeah, why I like them is just because they sort of bring back a few memories, I suppose, of early fish keeping days. I think they were one of the first platies that I've kept. Obviously, there's the sign that we did have on top of the pufferfish aquarium. I've got to finish cleaning that one in a minute because we've still got the vacuum out and stuff, but really wanted to film before I finish. I don't think we got anything on here. Some little snow white bristlenoses and stuff that came in from a local breeder actually, which are quite cool. They're in the back there. But yeah, so that was everything on live bearers. Everything else, did you get fed today, Buster? Yeah, his pot's empty. Yeah, he did. That's fine. This is where a lot of the action happened, to be honest. This is where a lot of the species were that came in, all through the tropical sort of community section, as it were. Now, I think on here, most of this stuff on the end was already here. We did get some mad weather loaches, which are really cool. I really do enjoy a good weather loach. Look at him there. Looking amazing. Now they do get big, you know, 20, 25 centimetres, so they're not for everyone, but I know we've got a couple of customers that are after them, so I think that's why Martin ordered them in. I also think Martin was after them for some strange reason, so yeah, I think that's why they were mostly here. We did get some other loaches as well, actually. If I can zoom in, these are like a type of lizard loach. So they are, get out the way, you stupid rainbows. They're like an extra large hillstream loach. There you go, there's one on the glass here, look. XL hillstream. Yeah, really sort of liking them. I love the patterns on them. I think like a really cool river tank, high flow, they'd be really nice. There's those humphead dwarficaras that I left here last time that I didn't buy. I'm still a little bit sad that I didn't take them home. And then my favourite little rainbows up here, which I'm definitely going to do a tank for them. Now these are like Moa Island, I think they're called. So they're really wicked because they've got these little black pinstripes to them and bright yellow fins. They look a little bit like a McCulloch's rainbow, which actually I think we've got. Yeah, they're little McCullochs, look. So they look a little bit like them, but the McCullochs get more like reddy fins and the pinstripes to them. And then these boys get yellow fins and blacker pinstripes. And I'm really, really liking them. And obviously we got some little female betters in with them that came in on the same delivery. There's some little crown tail female betters, which are really nice. But yeah, I think I'm definitely going to set up a tank for them because the last time they came in, they sold out before I actually got a chance to buy any. Yeah, so what else did we get on this delivery? Oh, actually, these have been here a while now. You see those little blue things with the black stripe to them with the rams there? They're Imperial Lapis Tetra. Yeah, I just really like them. I think they're a little bit different. I might get Martin to get a group of them. Obviously, you've got black neons in the back, and then like just down here, you've got this blue back with this black stripe to them. So they're really nice. Now, what else did we get on this delivery that came in? Oh, super blue Emperor Tetras. Hang on a minute, I'm gonna go turn the lights off a second so we can see better. That is definitely less reflections now. So these are super blue Emperor Tetras. So they get that wicked, like, purpley blue to them, like this male down here is just amazing. Really, really cool. So yeah, and some little keyholes in the background. We've actually just done a video with MD Fish Tanks down at the studio, putting them into a new scape that we've done. So they're going to be really cool. I like keyholes, but the purple blue Emperors, we don't get them in that often. Obviously, everyone's favourite Cardinals came in. Now again, these have sort of caught my eye. Let's find a nice male. Here we go. There's a nice boy. So these are dwarf Flagacara. Now the colours on them are just great. Like a little 7-8 centimetre dwarf cichlid, fairly chilled out. And yeah, we've got a nice group of them in. They are really good. They very rarely come in with that colour, to be honest. They can look, oh, sorry, buddy. They can look a little bit washed out sometimes, but these have come in with superb colours to them. So again, nice little dwarf cichlid. I've just picked up the cockatoos for my tank, so I don't think I've got a tank for these at the moment, but I might try and squeeze a tank somewhere with them in, definitely. Again, another one that I want to do a tank for, clown killies. Look at those little guys. Oh, sorry, bud. Black and white striped, bright red and blue fins to them. Again, you know, they're only tiny. They only get like 3 centimetres. They're a dinky little fish. But yeah, just so punchy, I suppose. Like, you can see how small they are when I come back. Like, yeah, you can see the cardinals down there, look, and they are tiny. But yeah, bright blue eye, really nice. But they are a little bit jumpy because they're that Panchax species. They can be a little bit jumpy, so you do have to be careful keeping them sort of in open-topped aquariums. What else did we get in? Tons and tons. These are actually really nice. These are from a previous shipment, but these red phantom tetras have come in really red, like really punchy coloration, which is quite nice. So they were from a previous shipment now. Axle rods rasbora, so they're the sort of little blue rasboras. Males get the big black shark fin underneath their belly. Females don't, so they're really nice. Little 2 centimetre nano fish. So I like them. Look at that shininess. These are a really popular fish when they come in for customers, to be fair, because they are just so colourful. They're really striking with that like bright blue sort of blaze to the top of them. So these are napoensis, Corydoras napoensis. They have come in really chunky. Like, I just like them because they're like, I don't know, it's just the networking on them, the sort of black networking on them. This chunky one here is really good. I just really like them. I think they're a really nice fish. I think maybe they're for a future scape as well. That's the problem in here. See, I've got too many fish and too many fish that I want to keep. So up on the top row here, these angels have actually just come in. So these are from a local breeder, and they're Philippine blues. So they go that really nice cobalt sort of blue coloration. I've actually seen some of their parents because the customer actually breeds quite a few different species of angelfish, and they are such good quality. Like, the bars on them are nice, the blue gets really good. They're just, yeah, really good quality. We actually had these in on that late night delivery, which are at the back there. Now, these are the Agassiz Corydoras, I believe. Yeah, there's a group in this tank as well. They're sort of shying away from the camera. Probably looks like a big shark eye or something looking at them. But yeah, they are sort of, again, very similar to the other Corydoras that we've got on the far side of the shop, just a bit more spotty. So yeah, they're really cool. Obviously, we've got a few discus and stuff left over from the last shipment, which we'll be getting more in. These little cichlids here are wicked, actually. So we've got 2 different species in here that are very similar looking. So we've got the diadems, or diadem royal acaras, which are these little ones. So related really sort of to the blue acaras and things like that in a roundabout way. They get some wicked cool markings on them, yellows and blues, and yeah, really, really smart. And then we've got the bigger boys down here, which actually end up being smaller. These little ones get to like 10 centimetres. The bigger ones actually stay at about 7, 8. So they're pretty much fully grown. But yeah, you can just see the sort of coloration starting to come. And now that they're settling in, that blue sort of markings on the face and the yellow fins. And yeah, just really cool. You can see that one there, actually. That's a diadem. But yeah, really cool. I quite like them. Again, I need more tanks. I need to get this room set up. That's what I need to get set up. I think all of you guys were already here, weren't you? All of you guys were already here. You boys weren't. Yellow labs. Again, we're doing a Malawi cichlid tank with MD fish tanks soon. And yeah, these boys, and I think the red zebras that are in that corner there, I think both of them could be contenders for, yeah, what's going to go into MD's fish tank, to be honest. I do like these. These have been in for a few weeks now while the males are starting to colour up. And they are Williamsi, I believe, yeah, blue lips. So you can see they get that blue lipstick to them, and then that bright sort of mustardy yellow body. But obviously these are all Malawi cichlids, so they all really need to live in a species aquarium. Otherwise they just, yeah, nail each other and start killing things, because they are just super territorial and super, super aggressive. So yeah, well worth sort of keeping them in a species only tank and not mixing them in with some community stuff. So I actually done the whole tour and then completely forgot a couple of some of the coolest species. I went and grabbed Martin's invoices so I could see. I'm like, I'm sure there's some bits that I'm missing. So let me show you a couple of the other ones that I just missed off this whole tour. I don't know how, some of them are the coolest ones. Right, so down in this tank here, we've got these boys, which is tricky to see them, but they are antenna. No, they're not. They're long-tailed sterosoma. So they're like a whiptail catfish. Well, they are a whiptail catfish in a way. But they've got these massive, great extensions to the tail fin. You can sort of see them there against the Corydoras that are buzzing around on the bottom. And they're just so, so cool. I can't get them to the front, irritatingly. I might be able to sort of usher them towards the front a little bit so we can get a better view of them. Yeah, look at those tails. They are just fantastic. So, so cool. And then in this tank as well is we've got all these little Corydoras that I've just disturbed from their hiding spot behind the bogwood. Now these guys are Leucomalus, which are little blackfin Corydoras. I think MD's just put some of these in the tank we done the other day, actually. So they're a really nice little species, spotted, a little bit like the agassiz that came in on the same delivery over the other side of the shop, but just like really sweet, really nice, little black spots, little black dorsal fin. Yeah, really, really nice. But yeah, I can't believe I forgot these Staurosomas. Well, they're not a Staurosoma, they're like a Terra Staurosoma. Bit like a pterosaur, but with the silent P in the front. Yeah, wicked. I don't need them. I definitely don't need them. These were the other thing I missed down here. Now they're all hiding in the back, so I'm going to have to try and sort of zoom in on them a little bit. But they're leopard Corydoras, or Corydoras leopardus. Corydoras out of focus. But yeah, they are like an extra large sort of, false Julie Cory, like a Trileniatus. But like really chunky, and they've got a bit more of a longer nose to them, and they are really, I'm a big fan of Corydoras. Like, you really can't go wrong. I love a good Corydoras, to be honest. I think I'd fill my tanks full of Corydoras. Like, these guys are just out of the front now. I'll try and zoom in. These are the agassiz that I showed you a little bit earlier. Whoa! Yeah, see, they're still settling in a little bit. They're feeding really well, but you can't put a massive lensed camera towards them, otherwise they do that. But yeah, I'm a sucker for Corydoras, so I could buy them all day long. But I think that's it. I think that's everyone. I think we've done everyone. That's it. I'm here late. Lights have gone off. I am going home. I've got a tank to set up at home, which is coming very, very shortly. I say coming. It's already at home. It's 300 litre cube. But I've got some cool fish to go in there, so watch out for that video in the next one. But yeah, I'm done. I'm going home. It's been a long day. I need to go and get some rest. Oh. I'll see you in the next one.